A government-backed pensioner bond offering competitive rates of up to 4% interest is to be offered for a further 3 months, George Osborne has said. The Chancellor told the BBC he was extending the deadline for over 65s to apply to May since the idea had proved enormously popular and successful. More than £1 billion in bonds were sold in the first 2 days of the scheme and 600,000 people have now signed up. National Savings and Investments, NS&I, are offering up to £10 billion in bonds. However, Mr. Osborne said he expected this figure to be extended to £15 billion and the deadline moved until after the general election on May 7. Mr. Osborne told the Andrew Marr show that the bond, on offer to the over 65s, had been the most successful saving product this country had ever seen, with 600,000 pensioners signing up. We will guarantee that it remains on sale for a further 3 months because this government backs savers and supports people who do the right thing, he said. The scheme is aimed at those aged 65 or above who have at least £500 to invest and want a guaranteed rate of interest. The 1-year bond pays an annual interest rate of 2.8% before tax, and the 3-year bonds pays 4% before tax. Interest will be added on each anniversary after investment. Financial advisors have pointed out that the best 1-year bond on the open market was currently paying 1.85% interest and the best 3-year bond was paying 2.5%. Investment is limited to £10,000 in each bond, making a maximum of £20,000 per person. Tax will be deducted from the interest paid on these bonds, however non-taxpayers can claim this back from Revenue and Customs, HMRC. Basic rate taxpayers must declare the interest if they complete a tax return. Higher and additional rate taxpayers need to declare the interest to HMRC and pay any further tax due. Mr. Osborne rejected suggestions that it was unfair for those under the age of 65 to be subsidizing a scheme that only better-off pensioners could take advantage. We need to support savers in our country. That is one of the things that went badly wrong in Britain 10 years ago. I think you have to see this in the context of a plan where they have been very low interest rates to support the economy during this difficult period. That has hit savers. I think it is perfectly reasonable for a chancellor to say I want to support savers. But the free market think tank, the Institute for Economic Affairs, criticized the extension of the scheme, arguing that it was distorting the market. This announcement well and truly proves that we are not all in it together, said the organization's Director General Mark Littlewood. Borrowing more expensively than the government needs to is effectively a direct subsidy to wealthy pensioners from the working age population.